me stop playing. So this is titled State of Abandonment. Like Gargamel plotting on the weak, he uses evil wizardry. He who's a sworn enemy, the main antagonist who disguises under the guise of the devil's advocate. His main goal is to leave us in a state of abandonment. Meanwhile, we as a people are made to believe without dreams we can never achieve. Because with a foot on our throat and a barrel under his coat, we're a people of low self-esteem. See, we got to create our own destiny. Best believe I'm way beyond a fucking dollar in a dream. Because even with the New York State Lottery, or should I say robbery, it's all just a scheme designed made to believe it's the American dream. See, I'm spilling confidence like a 20-year vet up in Alcoholics Anonymous. The words out his mouth are fictitious. Smothering this nation is his life's ambition. But we can sit here in this condition, sitting in this position, screaming, crying till we're blue in the face. But until we as a race, and no, I'm not talking about the color of your face, until we decide to run this master race, pull up a chair, let's talk face to face, spread the love, that's our only saving grace. Ain't no use crying over spilled milk, but like, boo-hoo-hoo, what should I do? I got it, let me put the woe on me. Boo-hoo-hoo, fuck that, clap back, aim back on this game we call life, roll the dice, cause your cards you've already folded twice. Yeah, I'm this nice. See, my origins come from humble beginnings, placed under the guise to walk this earth, eyes shut, closed, and blind, to the fact that a savior will one day come and save us, but why? Can't we take a look at ourselves and be compelled to be propelled to find that savior in ourselves? See, my thoughts, they have transcended from a place of oppression, where my upbringing can cause and bring about the Great Depression. As a child, it was written all over my facial expression. Mommy, why can't you raise me? In your presence is where I felt safe. I belong. You was the truth, mommy. But truth is the streets you can never escape. Its claws so deep, but your love it can never erase. Yeah, the streets was lurking, obsessed with you. Just waiting for the moment where they can embrace you. Just waiting for the moment where your soul will become tortured, broken. For even for your children, words couldn't be spoken. Dig deep into my mind and see, look what you're gonna find. Coney Island, where stories are silenced. A post-apocalyptic hellhole that fucking breeds violence. But if you are not from there, you can never really understand that that island is designed to become a modern-day wasteland. Families broken, scattered, but the streets held us to a certain standard. If I could go back in time, rewind into another time, what would I find? Under the boardwalk at 6, 7 years old, her hand I would hold, watching as in the freezing cold, mommy would get that lace rush, eyes rolled back, being pulled back. That rush mommy just had to get back. But I had to hold back my tears that burnt deep into my core, because for her I wanted to cry for her. But a gasp of horror shook me to my core. It almost seemed like these demons were coming out of nowhere to settle the score. Needles everywhere, crack pipes galore. Eyes shut tight, hands to my ears. Mommy, I don't want to hear them anymore. See, I knew I could do this 15 years ago, but that shit landed me right in Arkham, yo. I reached another level with confidence, but my brain exploded and I couldn't decipher it. But you have no clue the fights I had to go through, the hells I had to walk through. See, I saw the pen on the table when no one was watching. Put it in my pocket, right next to the chronic. You will never hear me freestyle, just give me a page. And don't forget the crayons to put you all in a trance, sort of like a seance. I keep trying to tell her, yo sis, your shift is over, swipe the card, clock out so the kid can take over. Tell her out these frustrations with the pen in my hand and smoke in my lungs. It's almost conceivable that I'll be speaking in tongues. And no, I'm no Jesus, but I'm telling you all right now, I'm a modern day fucking genius. See, what you can't fathom is how I could rip hyperspace beams through your mind, time after time, one day at a time. That's what I'm told to stay alive. But for 15 years, these words have survived. Now rewind, pause into another time. I did rhyme, but the shit might have been whack. I needed more time to define my language so that my words could have the advantage. Time after time, I blew your mind. Like, what the fuck? 9/11 survivor? Those thoughts are still tucked away for another space, another time. Yeah, I blew your mind time after time, but you was always looking for that next dope rhyme. Tony spazzing. No, my thoughts are just relaxing this time. Time after time, I blew your mind. Now fast forward, I came back from the future. I dubbed over the tape and just looped it. See, there's a spirit that dwells deep inside of me that allows me to go dig deep into my mind where sometimes I'm slipping inside, grabs a hold of me, embraces me, breaks bread with me, that allows me to breathe freely, stay true to myself, and allows me to reintroduce myself. Time after time, I blew your mind, but you couldn't hear me though. My mind was mangled, mashed up and mangled, but this time, the future is mine. Come on this ride, come follow my mind into a world of wonders. Let's get lost, no space, no time. Yeah, Marcus, I know what it feels like to be stuck in your own mind where there's no space, no time. Sort of like the abyss, so deep where our thoughts are dismissed. Time after time, I blew your mind. But with my big sis and Kid J down the ride, there's no more worrying, no more nephew. We're gonna be just fine. So that's my state of abandonment. I'm Ant Live coming to you. If you like what you heard, just put some likes up there. I'm new to this. I've never done no YouTube channel. But I just feel like I just need to get this out. And I really feel like it's therapeutic. So one.